Alrighty, so we're all back.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do some perception rolls for me real quick. Alrighty. So you guys are able to sleep throughout the night without any issues at all, and kind of wake up in the morning and you see the horses are outside. Rain has seemed to have stopped. However, there's still kind of a gray sort of clouds over the air, and definitely feels a lot cooler than it did yesterday.
All right, we the horses fed, and guess we'll be ready to head out whenever's good for everybody. Get some breakfast in us.
Alright, sounds good.
Owl bear meat, I guess, or something like that.
Yep.
And then we'll take up a standard riding order again, and let Carl just do his thing, I guess.
Alrighty.
Probably free ranges or something.
Sounds good. So you guys kind of finish eating. Carl gets his food and comes back, and you guys get back to the road, following your tracks, which is pretty easy to do. To be honest with you, the mud's kind of hardened up a little bit, and definitely shows the hoof prints of all your horses and the funny footprints of Carl. Kind of walking through the mud, the small footprints he makes. And so you guys get to the road and continue to the north.
Oh, did we want to leave that horse here, or do we want to leave a note or something?
Good question.
It's a tough call because I bet the owner's dead. So
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to leave the horse tied that he can't get free, without food or whatever. So,
tough call. I don't know.
Bring him with you guys. Let him free rein.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just let them free rein around there. Screw it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys leave them and leave the door open to the grain, I assume?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You're going to leave the papers in there and the silver too, or are you guys going to take those?
I feel like leaving them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
We got no corpse to bury, but it's kind of like our piece with it.
Gotcha. So you guys leave the stuff in there, kind of put the boards back over, and make your way out. Yeah, go ahead.
It could have been one of that guy that got attacked by the owlbear. It could have been one of his buddies that got killed in there, not the owner. Maybe the owner was in town or something. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
he'd have his. You
That's
never
true.
know.
You never know. That's true. Yep, that's a good point. Yeah, he may not be there at all. So
Turns out he's an owl bear or a tamer, and we killed his herd, and
there you go. He's like, "Where the hell's my owl bears?"
and the horse was food, and we screwed it all up.
All right. So you guys continue up the road, and kind of pass again some caravans. Pretty uneventful, to be honest with you. And about halfway through the day, you see kind of a large silhouette on the horizon towards the northwest, right along the coast. The road starts to come next to the coast, and you see what appears to be a huge city, bigger than anything you guys have ever seen before. Kind of in the middle of it, you can see a large castle that's there, and you can see a large wall that's around the edges. You see a lot of boats that are kind of going back and forth on the water, and you're kind of going through a bunch of farmland now and houses that are pretty close. And it looks about an hour or so in front of you. And as you look at the road, it appears that there's stuff lined up on the road, actually, just prior to getting into the town.
What do we need to do about Carl?
Oh, I'll just cast reduce animal and I'll carry him.
Okay. So you kind of pick up Carl and go ahead and cast your spell on him and reduce him to a small size. Or I guess
He's
it'd
tiny
be
actually.
tiny.
He's
Yeah.
already small, so
Yeah, he's tiny. Looks like a little figurine. Kind of like you put him in your pocket.
I think we should have just put bunny ears on him. How could anybody be afraid?
Right, exactly. Use a disguise check, see if you can disguise him.
The hybrid, what do you think?
Well,
No, I don't like it. Okay.
I still have money for what's it called? Out of this guy, so maybe I should craft that later.
There you go. Make some bunny ears. So
Where'd it go? I reduce animal.
I'll let you keep looking for it. There you go. Perfect. So you guys kind of get a little bit closer to town, and you see there's a long line actually of people trying to get into town. There's some city watch guards that you see kind of patrolling along the passageway here, and there's guards up at the front kind of talking to each person. You see a lot of people have just some carts. Some people don't have anything. You do see some carts in front of you that do have some animals that are kind of or beasts, I should say. Various monsters and whatnot that are in cages and whatnot in these things. And one of the guys in front of you, you kind of hear him saying, "Man, it's always rough this time of year getting into the city. It takes forever." So you
Why
guys.
does it take forever?
Oh, so he says, he kind of looks back to you and he says, "Aren't you guys from the area?"
Not so much.
And he kind of eyes you guys, seeing that you've got a half elf and a half orc and, a couple humans. And he says, more adventurers, kind of nods his head. And he says, this time of year is our yearly games that we have in the city that... these people bring in all these beasts and we bet on them. He says it's a fun time, but man, it's a pain getting in the city. I tried the North Gate yesterday and it took me twice as long. I guess they're bringing a lot of stuff in from Neverwinter.
Lovely. Lovely.
So,
any way to expedite getting in?
he says, well, unless you go through the harbor, if you had a boat, you'd be right in. But if you come through land, you got to wait in line.
Son of a biscuit.
Of course.
So you guys kind of wait in line, and about an hour or two goes by. Feel like you're at some amusement park or even the big Mickey Ear place. You finally get up to the front gate, and just before you guys get up there, one of the guards kind of walks by and says, "Anybody new to Waterdeep? Anybody new to Waterdeep?" Then he says, "Anybody have a fast pass?" No, I'm just kidding.
Express lane.
Express pass, yeah.
Express lane to the left.
Yeah, holy shit. So he sees you guys and says, "You guys look like you're new. You guys know the rules here?"
No.
All right.
No, we do not.
So he kind of reaches behind and grabs a scroll out of his back pocket and kind of tosses it to one of you guys. Who wants to reach up and grab it?
Pick me.
All right. So Bo's he throws it to the half elf, and bear with me if this pops up huge. I apologize. I didn't have a chance to resize it. Oh no, it's going to pop up to the size I have. Good. It's going to take forever too because I didn't have a chance to reduce it. So by the time the game's over, it'll pop up, and he throws you a scroll and kind of shows the rules of Waterdeep, and kind of has all the laws there and what you're allowed to do and not to do type of thing. He's like, don't do any of these, but if you get caught, this is kind of what's going to happen. You'll have to come in front of one of the magisters. He's like, stay in line. Once you guys get up to the front, you'll have to pay your dues and talk to the guys that check on you to make sure you're okay to come in the city. He kind of keeps moving down. All right, who else is here for new to Waterdeep? You see him hand it out to some guys with some carts behind you with beasts on them and stuff. Some creatures. You kind of hear him talking. He's like, yeah, when you guys get in the first gate, go up the dirt road. Don't go through the main city. We don't want you guys going down in the south ward. We want you to kind of go up to the north ward. And he's kind of going on giving these instructions how to get to the Coliseum. So you guys finally get up to the top there, and you know, kind of slow moving and whatnot. So you've been in line for about 2 hours, and you see there's about 8 guards that are kind of inside. They've got their hands on their swords, and they've got these kind of special clubs that they carry as well. And one of them comes up to you and kind of looks at you and says, "Well, what do we have here? We got some fancy folk deciding to come in to spend their coin in Waterdeep, I see." Kind of calls it out to the back of the gate. He's like, "What's your business here, guys? Oh, and be prepared to turn out your pockets, too. We got to do a search."
We have to search our pockets.
Oh, yeah, we don't allow any contraband into Waterdeep.
What's contraband?
He says, if you have any poisons, potions, drugs, anything unusual that we deem as maybe not safe coming into Waterdeep, unless you have a letter that shows that you're allowed to bring it in from the Mages Guild.
Oh shit.
Yeah, his buddy next to him has a piece of paper. He's kind of says, "All right, what's your guys' names? You, the mage, what's your name?" He's like waiting to write on a piece of paper.
My name's Cormir.
And he writes down Cormir, and he spells it terribly wrong. He's like, "All right, you guys all staying at the same place this time?"
Yeah.
Alrighty. That's awesome. So he writes it down, and he's like, "All right, you big half-orc, what's your name?"
Rozek.
He kind of writes down W-A-Z-K. He's like, "All right, what?"
First name Joe.
Joe? All right, so he writes down Joe, too. Scratches it off, puts it on there. Yeah. He calls to the half-elf. Half-elf, what's your name?
Bose.
Bose. So he writes down B-O-Z, and then yells to the cleric, "Man of the cloth, what's your name?"
Tanner.
And he writes down Tanner with one N. He's like, "All right, guys, let me do a quick search." So he kind of goes up to the first guy, which is Cormer. You let him search it, Cormer?
Yeah.
All right, so he kind of goes through your possessions, kind of haphazardly, kind of looking through. He's like, "All right, typical mage stuff, nothing too good. You must be a new mage. All right, Orc, come on over here. Let's get you checked out." So, you gonna let him look through your stuff?
Yeah.
All right, so he kind of looks through, and where do you have Carl kind of tucked away at? Please tell me you're not like Baldur's Gate.
I'm gonna have him on my shoulder.
Oh, on your shoulder. Okay, alrighty. So he kind of goes through all your stuff and whatnot. Kind of looks up at Carl and he says, "Man, what a cute little bird you got there." And he kind of finishes up and says, "All right, half elf, come on over here, man. Let's get you checked out." All right, you gonna let him raffle through your stuff?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, so he kind of goes through everything and looks and sees, and he's like, no weird elven fetishes in here. That's unusual. All right, come here, man of the cloth. Let's check you out."
Okay.
So you kind of go over and you let him go through your bag.
Yeah, sure. I'm keeping an eye on him. Make sure you don't pocket him.
All right, sounds good. So he kind of goes through the bag and he goes, "Uh-oh, guys, we got a problem." All of a sudden, you see all the guards kind of come up off the wall there, and they're kind of getting close to you. It's like, "You want to explain what's in this bag?"
Are you talking about my dwarven ale?
He's like, "No, but what about that little green vial in there with that worm thing? What the hell is that?"
Oh, we gotta take that to the Mages Guild.
All right, well, that's contraband, not allowed in here. I'm gonna have to keep that, and you'll be fined 20 gold for that banned item.
Can I just wait outside the city for my friends with it? I haven't actually entered, so I haven't broken the law. Because we'll get a note from the Mage Guild.
He kind of looks around and looks at his buddies, and he's like, "Sorry, if you're within the gates, we have to contraband it, so it's gonna have to be for us."
But I'm technically not in the gates. Let me see here.
You want to give me a sense motive, and I'll see if we can. Alrighty. So you feel like he's probably looking more to pocket a few money, maybe some cash or something, versus really confiscating something.
Okay. All right. I'll I'll ask him if I can talk off to the side.
He's like, all right, all right. He's like, matter of fact, all you guys, come on over here, so we can keep people moving through the line. So he comes over. He's like, all right, what do you want to tell me?
I'm guessing you're probably just looking to make a little money to, buy little Timmy at home a new toy or something like that, or get the wife something nice. So
He's like, I'm a man of the city of the Watch of Waterdeep. I've got people watching over me all the time, and I have to be an upstanding citizen. However, if you hand me a piece of paper over there that maybe has a few gold pieces, like 5, 10, 20, something like that, and I can say that you have a letter in that piece of parchment, if you know what I mean. Kind of winks at you.
all right. I'll give him 5 gold pieces.
Alrighty.
Cheap.
So he takes the gold with the paper, and you kind of hear him yell out, "Oh, well, why didn't you tell me you had this letter? Yeah, you can take that in." He's like, "All right, get in there, guys."
Oh, sorry, that's my fault. All right.
So you guys kind of enter in through the southern gate. The wall here is about 40 feet high. It's a large gate, probably 15, 20 feet in width. You do see guards here, and when you first enter in through the door, you see kind of a not what you through the wall, not what you expected. It's sort of a green pasture, about 50 feet, and then there's another gate with another inside wall as well. I got a big old map coming to
I'd
you.
like to point out we did a minor offense already, and having gone in the city.
No, that's not a city officer or official. That was just a guard. That was a driver, a minor offense.
Oh, okay, all right.
Whew. All
Starting
right.
to feel guilty there.
But he was frauding us. So he was in a serious offense.
So you guys' map of Waterdeep is up, I assume.
It's a beautiful, beautiful place.
Yeah, beautiful place. So, obviously, you guys walk in and you see that kind of dirt road. You guys entered in at the south gate, and you see that dirt road kind of going up. You see most of the people going in the south gate, following the main road into the city. However, down that road, you see just lines and lines of carts with all kinds of different sort of creatures, and you see something that like a 3-headed creature that's there, and you see a large troll that's kind of sort of shackled and being led by a mage, and you see just all kinds of creatures, things you've never seen before, kind of parading down that road up to where the river gate's at. You guys look at the directions that Lustin had given you for Elagos, and you see that the directions he said is a place in the Sea District, which is off of Diamond Alley.
Diamond Alley.
Exactly. So what you guys want to do in the great city of Waterdeep?
Find Diamond Alley.
Alrighty. So you guys are going to go in through the south gate, I assume, and kind of go through the town there?
It appears that's
The plan?
Plan, yeah.
All right. So when you guys get to the inside the city, you see the roads 15, 20 feet wide. You hear people kind of hawking their wares, and some people are moving through, and you see all races here. I mean, anything that would be a civilized race, you kind of see moving through town. And when you guys get to the intersection, there's a large sign there with a special sort of kind of a magical sort of a misty screen over it, and there's a kind of an object that's kind of stuck on the sign.
To look at it.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of looking at it, peering at like, what the hell is this thing? And you see one of the common guys comes up and he says, you must be new to Waterdeep.
Brand spanking.
Yeah, kind of chuckles. He says, every time somebody comes in and looks at this thing, they always wonder. He's like, where are you guys trying to get to?
Diamond Alley.
So you say Diamond Alley, and all of a sudden the screen sort of opens up with a crude map, which shows all these roads, the brown roads. and it highlights Diamond Alley way up in the northeast corner of the map, up by, you can see where the west wall is, and it kind of highlights the actual road up there, which is one of these side roads that kind of blends through. It kind of just shows you the way. The guy that's standing there, he's like, that's the coolest thing. Every time I see somebody here, I always have them try to tell me where it's going. It just pops up. Isn't that awesome? Kind of chuckles and kind of says, have fun in Waterdeep, and kind of walks away.
Thank you, thank you. Alright, we need to get us a little, what do they call those little runners?
Absolutely.
And escort us through here and whatever, so...
Yeah, so you guys see
find us a juvenile runner.
Yeah, you see like a small little gnome guy sitting over there, kind of playing, sitting right underneath the sign, and he says, runner? Do you need a runner? Where do you want to go? I know all of Waterdeep. He's like, I can even show you the sewers. I know how to get up. And I've even snuck in the castle every once in a while.
Ooh, awesome.
Stands up straight and, you know, kind of looks really proud, and he's like, I'll be happy to take you wherever you want for 3 silver a day. I'd be happy to do it. Where do you guys want to go? You want to see anything special? I could definitely show you any place we want to go. Where do you guys want to go? You want to see the City of the Dead? Do you want to go up to the castle? You want to go to the market? I can even take you to the tower. I can go down into the sewers. Where do you guys want to go? Huh? Please. Tell me. I'm ready. Let's go. You guys talk, or are you guys all quiet, or don't you guys ever talk? I mean, come on, tell me where you want to go. I'll be happy to take you there.
Why do you like the sewers so much?
Oh, sewers is fun. Sewers is great, man. Lots of things down there. Cool things to see. I even saw a dragon down there. It was really awesome. And then there was these things that looked like snakes. It was fun. I can take you into the docks. The docks have really cool stuff. There's a sea monster that lives out in the lake. I know a guy that can take us out in a boat. You guys want to go to the sewers? Let's go to the sewers.
Hey, what color was the dragon?
Oh, dragon was purple. It was purple dragon. It was really cool. Yeah, it was awesome.
Wait, you didn't tell us your name.
Oh, my name?
Don't tell us your name.
Do you want my whole name or my little name?
Full name.
Oh, full name? Are you sure?
Yeah.
So he starts to like ramble off all these words. He's just kind of keep going, and he's like, my name is super big, tiny, small, big rocks, funky, and he just keeps going for like 3-4 minutes and keeps reading. He's like, but everybody calls me Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Exactly, Ooh. Yep, that's right, Ooh. Boy, you're really good at that. I like how you can say my name. Yeah, that's my name.
All right, I tossed him 3 silver there, so I reduced my silver down.
Woohoo! He jumps up and down. He's like, all right, let's go.
And tell him where we need to go up on that deal, and
all right. So he's like,
have him take us by the safest route.
all right. He says, oh, I'm happy to do that. He's like, is there any sights you'd like to see along the way? He's like, ooh, you guys must have a lot of money if you're going to the Sea Ward. That's where all the rich people live.
No, nothing. We need to see right off. We need to get there post haste, if you would be so kind.
Oh, sure. No problem. So he kind of takes you up, you guys. There's a road called the high road that you can see there. So he kind of takes you along the high road. Lots of different shops and whatnot. Normal town. And then you kind of have the run of the mill stuff where there's people that are begging for money along the side and whatnot. Is there anything in particular you're looking for? Or you're just trying to get there?
We're just trying to get to where we need to be.
Alrighty. So you guys continue along the high road, and just before you guys get to kind of the river gate, you see a bunch of the crossing where river gate and high road is. You see a bunch of people kind of gathered in the intersection there, and you see sort of almost a parade of these beasts and creatures and stuff kind of going through, and who's like, ooh, a parade. I love this. He's like, we're going to have to wait because they only allow them to go through every 5 to 10 minutes. But when they go through, they got really cool monsters. And the last time, did I tell you guys I saw a dragon? It was really, really cool. But it was a green dragon. It came through here on the road. It's going to probably fight in the castle coming up here. So let's just sit here and watch for a little bit. I don't really know any other ways to get around. I don't like to go through the alleys because sometimes there's really bad people there and they really can hurt me. So do you guys mind if we just sit here and watch? Or do you guys want to go back around the other way and then we can go up in there? And he kind of keeps rambling on forever.
Guess we wait.
All right. So you guys kind of sit there and wait to see. And since we're kind of hanging out here, why don't we get some perception checks to see if you guys see anything unusual? Awesome. And so as you guys are kind of sitting here, you see that. You're kind of watching, and it's packed. There's a throng of people, and they're all straining their neck and cheering. All of a sudden you see kind of a guy with juggling, which is kind of weird because you're like, why is there a juggler in the middle of the street? But you see a drug. He's not, but I wish I would have thought of that. No, he's not blue, but just a human juggler kind of going by, and then you see kind of a large metal cage that is kind of making its way, kind of down the street, and the parade continues to roll past, displaying all these different creatures and caged beasts, and even some weird performers every once in a while. So as you guys are watching, you do see one cart that kind of goes by with a creature that you've never really seen before that kind of intrigues you. I had the general troll. You even saw a few lizard folk that were kind of chained up, not look like slaves, but not really slaves, because of course they don't allow slaves in Waterdeep, right? And this one you see is kind of got a metal cage, and inside it actually has a cage with glass that's enclosed all the way around the glass. And within that glass, you see kind of a creature that has 3 heads. It has a head of a goat, a lion, and a brilliant blue dragon. And as the beast kind of roars as it goes through, it blasts the iron cage with the bolts of electricity that kind of shoot, and they kind of go across the bars. And you hear everybody cheering. They're like, "Woo, ah!" And they're all like excited and stuff. One of the guys says, that right there, that's called a Tiamat. That's what that thing's called. That is really cool. He's talking to like one of his buddies.
Really, really stupid.
So he's kind of doing that thing. And you guys kind of see it kind of moving along and whatnot. And Cormer, why don't you give me a D4 roll for me, please? Awesome, thank you. Cormer, can you give me a perception check, please? Awesome. So, as you guys are kind of watching, all of a sudden, you see that some guys sort of bump against you, and there's 2 of them. They sort of start to go through the panic, or through the crowd. Sorry.
Checking my
Check
coin purse.
Alrighty. So Tanner, you don't see anything that's missing. All of a sudden, you guys hear some screams coming from the parade route, and so you guys kind of turn around. Can I have some initiative rolls, please? And as you guys turn around, you see that the cage is now broken with the creature that was inside, and it is now shot a bolt of lightning, which has fried its handler, who now collapses down to the ground. Ooh goes, ooh! And he's kind of jumping up and down. He's like, all I can see is people running. I can't see anything, because he's too short. And you guys kind of see the people kind of running away, and there's kind of kids that are crying, and people are just kind of like plowing up against you, trying to run at this point.
How big's the creature? Like, how big was the cage it was in?
It was pretty big, so it's probably large size, so probably a 10-foot by 10-foot crate. And I apologize, guys, for the weak tokens and stuff. I had a crazy busy week this week. I didn't have a chance to get the tokens all made. So we're stuck with kind of the the POG type tokens. So, and yes, it is a chimera. And as you guys are kind of watching, you see him kind of shoot another lightning bolt that hits another person in the crowd, and kind of steps off the crate. He's about probably 25 feet away from you. And you got mass throngs of people kind of trying to plow you over.
Either way, it doesn't matter. I just figured I'd ask.
Yeah, I think it'd be tight. Can you do 16 feet? Is that what you're allowed to do?
10 cubic plus 1 for every level.
So it'd be 16 cubic. Yeah, you could, probably. So Bose, you can pull out your scroll and take a quick look if you want to.
I did.
All right, good. So
It all depends on how it's defined by whoever. So
everybody's kind of
local.
screaming, and you got Bose there. He's like, do. He's kind of paging through the scroll, trying to look at it. You're not sure. According to the scroll, I mean, you don't know, but you see that it kind of reaches down and eats one of the kids that are on the side.
Yeah, nobody likes kids anyway.
So everybody's kind of screaming, and you see the handlers. They're trying to figure out a way to kind of wrangle it in. They're sort of got their hands up, and they're sort of like, trying to stay away, but trying to kind of keep it calmed. And it's a general chaos mess.
Step in there and attack it.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the map here, so just give me a second. So we'll put Tanner up. Tanner's first, it looks like, by initiative, so I guess this map will work. This is close enough, so I got a map coming up. And we'll say the crossroad is that kind of dirt path that's up to the north that you guys are at. That's the best I can do, so. So he's going to be, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, right there. And you guys are going to be kind of all over here. All right. Okay, so there's a big chimera in the big of the street. This is difficult terrain because there's obviously people that are kind of running around you, and obviously if you do any ranged weapon attacks, you're going to have to take a -4 with all the people, unless you want to shoot them. But all right, Tanner, you're up.
Put a 15-foot stone wall behind him because it looks like the ground's stone.
Okay.
So he can't go that direction.
Gotcha. Alrighty, so you put up a stone wall which kind of rises up out of the ground. Do you want to move at all or stay right there?
Yeah, can you lock the tokens?
I sure can. Thanks for reminding me. There you go.
Moved to there. Incoming.
It's like Flycock down. All right, here we go. Good deal. All right, so Carl is tiny, is that right?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Well, make him delay until after me.
Okay, alrighty. We'll have him delay. So let me put him as a 6, 6.9. Alrighty, so the Chimera is next. Alright. Oh, wow. Alright, so Tanner, he sees you kind of step into the street and takes a keen interest in you, actually. So he decides, you notice that he does have wings, just like the picture sort of shows. And he sort of lifts himself just barely off the ground. Now, he doesn't fly very well, to be honest with you. Flies up towards you and lands right next to you and tries to take a bite at you. And misses. Cormer's up.
Okay. Casting haste.
Okay, sounds good. Awesome. Do you mind just dragging that into the tracker for me? Awesome. Thank you. And then I think you have a... I think you can only... Oh, you can catch it on...
I think it's
Yep, you're right. You can do 3. And then I think we put an effect in there for time, didn't we? Oh no, we didn't. All right. How many rounds do you have it for? 6?
1 round per level. Yeah, so 6 rounds.
6 rounds. Okay. All right. Great. I'll get a something in there. All right. Anything else you want to do?
That's it. Trying to get the effect over.
Is there an effect there? Oh, there is. Okay. Cool. Let me just get the speed on there real quick again before you drag it over. Alright, Bose is up. Or unless you want to move.
No, I'm done.
Alright, sounds good. Hey, Cormer, yeah, there you go. You got it? Perfect. Just put Tanner's back on again if you don't mind. Alright, sweet. It should be there from now on, so that way you can use it. Alright. Bose, you're up.
Alright, as a move action, I will do my Inspire Courage.
Okay. Looks good.
Okay. And then, and if I move out here,
Yeah.
will I be,
You'll be past the people that are standing in front of you, kind of running around you, if that's what you're asking.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll move up there like that.
Yeah, they're not in the street. They're kind of spreading out. So over the next couple rounds, more and more people will disappear.
Focus point blank. And I think I'll skip the deadly aim thing.
Okay.
Better chance to hit. And it don't hit.
Oh,
Yep,
man,
I
oh, man.
figured as much.
Yeah, tough. Alrighty. Razak is up.
I wild shape into a medium
Okay.
Canonicus. Where do we go?
Alrighty. So as your shape change, you goes, holy shit!
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to get attacked next.
Oh, can I have Carl pounce before I move?
What was that again?
Oh, he doesn't have pounce yet. Okay, never mind. I'll go more.
Yeah, I think it's level 7 you get pounce.
Yeah. I'm the one who is.
No worries. Alrighty.
Let's check. Do I get an AOO?
What's that again?
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Does he draw an attack?
I mean
Oh,
the
no.
Chimera.
Nope, he only has his heads are not that long. He's only got a 5-foot reach.
Huh, which means Carl will have to take one.
Will he? I think he will, right?
So, yeah, it's because he has to move into the space because
Right.
it's tiny.
Yep, you're right. Okay, hang on one second. Was he still on
Oh, I
you?
haven't applied the effect.
No problem. I'll put Carl on there. He was on your shoulder, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put him kind of right next to you if that's alright.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Are you able to apply that or change it for it? Alright, good. Awesome. So he's going to go ahead and try to take a bite at Carl there. Actually tries to swallow him. And he misses. Alright, Carl's up.
So does he technically have to move?
No.
Or can he
Nope.
make the full attack,
Yep,
right?
absolutely. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, if I got to attack an opportunity on you, I believe you should have the full attack, so. Nice. So it looks like a bite and a talon. Normal bite.
Oh, I forgot to. Never mind.
You good? Alrighty. Alright, Tanner.
Oh, there you go. You can resize the windows.
Oh, yeah. Yep, you
Not the
can.
character, though.
Alright, I'll swing at him
Too
with my
much
Warhammer.
stuff on the screen.
Yeah, I hear you. Alright, gonna swing the Warhammer?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Nice solid hit. Look at that. Nice job.
And I'll take a 5-foot step.
Alrighty, sounds good. Okay, so after that attack, the Chimera kind of turns his dragon head towards the dinosaur as well as Cormer and shoots out a ray of lightning.
I was guessing that's what the blue head was for. Can you move me too, Greg?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Or confirm it.
Yep, you bet.
Wow, there's actually a line.
Yeah, yep, there is. So, yep,
That's
there's.
rare.
It's purple. It's not blue, but it's purple. So so we'll get the rolls here. So we'll see. So it's a reflex save. Oh, so Cormer fails. Razik succeeds. Ready to pick up Cormer. Ooh, nice, Cormer. Your class thing came in
that's
health.
a lot.
Oh, wow.